It's Florida's TV. We got a special episode. We downtown Baltimore, Florida's USA. We got a special episode. I said it twice. I'm your host, Shooting Niro. I'm here with
Taylor Avonté, you know.
like the best singer in Baltimore. Like
Best singer.
and like your singles, like your tracks, like your tapes, everything, your projects, they're like timeless. Like
Thank you.
I was listening to like Foolish. That's my shit.
Hey. That's one of my favorites. That's definitely one of my favorites.
Nerve,
Yeah. No. Better with you.
Better with you, and it's somebody else.
Somebody else.
Somebody else, right? I want to get straight into the music because I be looking at the algorithm, right? Like
Yeah.
we can do all the other stuff later, but they be out of here in like 6-7 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So someone else, right? Like what mindset was you in, like when you made that song? Like
So me and my songwriter, we pretty much did it together, and it's crazy because we always go through the same stuff at the same time.
mm-hmm.
So it was like basically going through like a breakup and knowing that it must be somebody else. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but that's literally what it was about. And just describing a hard relationship and just coming to realization that, somebody else in the picture. And yeah, just putting that on the beat.
Yeah, and then y'all described it so well. Can you lower your mic a little bit?
Lower it.
Like, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. So it's like y'all described it so well, like to a T, like pretty much like everything you would feel with somebody else, like.
Yeah.
How fast did you fall for that person? Like you fell for
Yeah.
that person faster than you fell for me.
Yeah.
So it was like it's real vivid, like your music.
Yeah, I feel like when I put the music out, before I release it, I be wanting it to be like a storyline with, though, even if it's not a real storyline, but something that you could visualize, like, as you're listening to the song. Because that's the type of person I am. Like, when I'm listening to a song, no matter the genre, I'm always visualizing, like, what they was doing at that moment or what that scene may look like. And then I always want people to relate to my music. And I feel like we all been there or had those feelings, so.
You know how like Taylor Swift, like I think like she had an interview and she was like, somebody was asking her, like, was that song about this boy? And she was like, well, like for my fans, like I want people to be able to relate to my music, so it's not really about anybody specifically.
Yeah.
But you said it was about somebody specifically.
I mean, some lines definitely resonate to somebody, and specifically. But even like, all right, so sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes a part of the song might be something that I went through. A part of the song might be something my friend went through, or just like a story I've heard, or some things maybe made up. But sometimes like I like to use other people's perspectives as well. Like if your friend call you like, girl, guess what happened, or things like that. I'm like, oh, I could put that in the song. I ain't gonna put that name up there or nothing, but I'll put it in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real life situation.
And you got some new music coming in April, right?
Yeah, April 5th, all platforms. Called Know That.
Know that?
Yeah.
So what's that song about, like, with everything you just said about how you like to structure your songs?
Mm-hmm. All right, so this one is more like fun. Not fun. It's kind of like more sensual.
What's that mean for the people that not for this for the people at home? Like.
I hope I get the definition right. It's like a more like not sexual song, but more like I don't know how to explain it.
Free?
Like free and like talking your shit and like, just vibey. It's a mixture of all that. It's a melting pot. But this one is more so like so first and foremost, it has a sample in it, but we changed the words around a little bit. So, so it made me wanna leave one away. So, yeah, so we took that, but we changed the words and we made it, and we say like a situationship. So we basically describing a situationship, but like kind of like talking your shit, like you that girl and you want me and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what that one's about. And it just gives you like, you could definitely visualize like what's going on. Like when I listen to it, I just visualize like the lights dim, candles lit, at Airbnb or something, got a little drink, a little smoke something, and you just, vibing out. So, yeah.
And what made y'all use the sample? Like, was y'all, like, going through the crates?
Yeah. So, our process is really, like, the producer will play a beat. And, well, at that time, so we did this song, like, this 2024. Honestly, like, 2022. And it's just been sitting, and we like, what we going to do with it? Because when I played, like, the snippets of something that's more familiar with it being, like, a Usher sample, and then it's talking about situationships, because it seemed like most people these days, they have those. People was gravitating towards it. So I'm like, we got to do something with it. So being as though it was like 2022, I'm just starting to like record and put music on platforms. I wanted people to kind of like resonate with the music and hear something familiar to draw the crowd in. So back then it was like, all right, let's do more samples and like change the words up so that way I won't get like, had to go through like the copywriting situations and all of that. But yeah, so back then it was more so like, oh, let's do a sample to this, let's do a sample to that. Even with Foolish, like at the end, I had a Aaliyah sample. But now that I'm making, I guess, more of my mark with the music thing, I try to like stay away from the samples. But I'm not opposed to it, but I feel like I'm getting off topic. But yeah, back then it was just like, let me just do something familiar so people can hear and be like, oh, I like this.
Yeah. Nah, you wasn't off topic. That was well spoken.
Thanks.
So, but like you said, like making your mark on the music, right? Like I do feel like the recording house, like y'all like the sophistication that like the Baltimore, like, or not to like limit to Baltimore, but like the DMV needs. Well, I'll say Baltimore more, like like cause I feel like them DC. It's like DC got a lot of like dudes that wear the little beanies and turtlenecks. Yeah. But Baltimore is more like. It's either artsy or like street. Yeah. But y'all like come at it like real like effort. Like we got a writing team. Like we got 3 studio rooms in here.
Yeah. It's really like a family. Like it kind of reminds me like when I first started going there, I was calling it like High School Musical. How like you just go and like you got room for this, you got room for that, you got people for this, you got people for that, and it's real cool. Because it's like everybody in there love what they do, and they're not doing it for like they doing it for the love of it and like for the fun of it, of course. But like this is things people are trying to like really achieve. So like they take it serious. Like I have a vocal coach, and we meet at least like twice or once a week. And she's from the DMV, but she's from like DC, so she come in town, and sometimes she bring a kid, and it's like everyone's so dedicated. And I have now who runs the recording house. He has an actual job. He's a businessman. So, like, he stops what he's doing and he, makes sure everything running smooth. And sometimes he engineer. And then we have Niro, who's a vocal producer, vocal engineer, who has a 9-to-5 and, works closely with the church and, like, the way they do their music. And then he makes sure he comes in and he makes sure, we are excelling, like, in, like, he put, everybody, like, pushes each other. And yeah, it's the best thing ever, and it's like home. Like if I needed to stay the night there, I wouldn't feel all creeped out and all weird. It's really like going home, and it's like unlimited. Like we don't have to be like, oh, of course we let them know we coming, but like even sometimes they be like just come, like it's a family. I love it.
Yeah, it take like a shackle off of the process when it's like not money is the goal, but when it's not like so like. Monetary everything like cause it's hot, like cause I make music and I remember like I record myself now, but it's like I remember like being in the studio and just it's just like it's so forced like when time is running out. Like,
and that's another thing, like it's really unlimited and it's we don't pay anything, and the only thing they ask for us to do is to like stay consistent and to actually go forth for what we want to do. Because they really believe in us. And like you said, it's not about the money because these people traveling or stopping what they doing that pays their bills and they come in and they make sure. And like you said, like because it's unlimited, it's not a lot of pressure. It's not like, oh my God, I got to get this song done in 2 hours. Like only got 2 hours on, I got 30 minutes left. Like I keep messing this line up. Oh my God, I got to book 3 more sessions just to get this one song done. Like, and that mess up the performance.
Yeah, and time too. Yeah. Like months.
Yeah.
But I want to backtrack. Like I'm sure it's more like people doing sophisticated like stuff in Baltimore. Like I ain't meaning like y'all the only ones.
Yeah, of course.
I know there's hella people with their beanies and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm playing about that part. But another thing though, like you saying like the 9 to 5s, like now got the 9 to not that we got the business and other people had 9 to 5s and stuff. Like and then when we was talking on Sunday, something that like stuck with me was like when we both was like if we be quiet, like ducked off, it's like, but in our heads, like it be stuff going on, and we be kind of like a fly on the wall. But in our heads, we be like, man, they don't even know. Like, I'm like the hottest, the best singer. Like, how does that? Like, can you expound on that more? Like now that we on camera, like being at work and having kind of like not necessarily bite your tongue, but like code switch, like
So. Because I work in the like bartending industry, I do have to code switch. And now I work in the more professional bartending industry. So this is my take on it. So I'm very, very humble, and a lot of people be telling me that I'm too humble, and I feel like I'm starting to tap into like not being so humble, but not in a bad way. Not like I'm thinking like, oh, y'all can't talk to me because you know who I am. Like you still have to have a level of you have to have a level because it's like obviously you gotta do more work because you still working. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what you want to do. Even when you get to where you need to be or the way you want to be, you should still be humble. But I think mine pretty much drives me. So like if I'm at work and I'm making a drink or something and somebody being rude or something like that, and I do want to be like, oh, do you know who you talking to? Like I'm about to be the best. But see, like about to be. It's like I'll be humbling myself like you're not there yet, like you're not there yet, just relax. But it is a challenge because sometimes like people do be like acting real crazy with me, and then when my music is played in the establishment or I give my cards out, that whole attitude change, and I just be sitting back like, dang, like if I would have came off like that, I wonder if it would have been the same. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely do treat me way different. Like now the people, oh, I seen you on Instagram, or one of my customers the other day. They was a little, they were regular and they was a little rude, but they seen me on their For You page. They was like, oh my God, you what you doing in here? And now they just the nicest person ever. So I feel like it's definitely a battle, but I definitely be wanting to tell people like, yo, who you talking to? Like, I'm really that girl.
Yeah. and do you feel like it's like, do you feel like dimming your light is like a defense mechanism or something like?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, at one point, I did feel like that was, like, a defense mechanism because, like, we all doubt ourselves. And I ain't gonna lie, there's been times where I'm like, yo, like, you really got, because I'm getting older. I'm 26, about to get out the insurance, stuff like that. So, like,
that was the main conversation when you 26.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe you need to, like, do something else. I don't know. So I feel like me dimming my light was kind of like a defense mechanism, but now, like, I have a special angel now, and I have clarification that like this is something that I have to do something in this, like something like I can feel it. Like I don't know how to explain. I know everyone say how they can feel, or they probably do, but I really can feel that something's gonna happen. Like so I feel like now that I got that feeling, I don't really dim my light that much no more, and it helps. It helps me like it help build character too. Like and being a female in this industry, you gotta kind of like. You ain't gotta come off like a bitch all the time, but you do gotta kind of like be a little stern and kind of just have confidence. That's the thing. That's what it is. I have more confidence now.
Yeah. And so like speaking like on your angel and sorry about your loss, your grandmother, but I relate to that because it tell me if you relate to it. It's like like this is like the kind of like cause my grandma passed last year in March. It's like, but like before she passed, like she was watching this, like, and this was something I didn't want to do for real, like, cause I rap, so it's like, it's kind of like a thin line, like you can't really do too much, like, this type stuff.
Yeah.
So I was kind of stubborn, like, but it was like I was doing it for a reason. But she liked it so much, like she liked it better than anything I ever did, like, and she supported me, so it was like, but like she was like, this is what I'm good at it, you feel me? So when she passed, and like up to the time she passed, like it just kind of makes me love it. Like, okay, like this is something like I can like be comfortable knowing that I'm doing something that she approves of. You feel me?
Yeah.
So is that how you feel like with the music? It's like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like when she said she definitely supported me and stuff, but like before she like 2 days before she passed, she like said something to me. Basically, she was like, "You gonna make it, baby?" You know, like it's like she's seen something before. I don't know. It's like she went to sleep that whole day. She usually don't sleep the whole day, and she woke up and she just had all these messages from me and my mother, and it was like she wasn't even saying like complete full sentences like how we talking now. It was just like little statements, and I got it on camera, and I ain't gonna lie. After that, it like put a battery in my back. Like I was like, all right,
yeah,
I gotta like at least try. Like it made me just it I don't know what it did, but every day I wake up, I be like, I gotta do something. Like I gotta. It used to be like, oh, what's a week?
yeah,
And think it's gonna happen overnight. Now I'm like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. I want to get into acting. Let me go get some headshots. Let me reach out to people. Hey, I'm about to drop a single. I need some footage. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing more. So she definitely that little sentence that she said, it definitely helped.
yeah.
For sure.
It's like you stay connected with her.
Yeah.
Through your journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's I want to backtrack a little bit. Like back to we talking about in the bar.
Yeah.
Like working at the bar and stuff at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Think about. Remember we was talking about the dude from Morgan that like that's like talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Like think if we can like or you or me separately like could like just take that skill from him. Like if we had just had his like openness, like want to talk to people, I feel like we'd be unstoppable for real. Like,
and that's crazy because my mother say that all the time. She be like, if you just had my personality. She used to say that all the time, but I think I've gotten better. And with the bartending, I ain't gonna lie, even though that's not what I wanted to do, but it helped me open up. Like it helped me talk to people. I used to be like, I ain't talking to them, or they ain't talk to me first. I'm not talking to them. Now I could talk to anybody because, you know, I bartending in Federal Hill, get so many different type of people. Bartending in the casino, I'm talking to $1 million people. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like millionaires. So I feel like it's definitely made me, like this is part of the journey. Like it's just, you know, it's helping me be able to talk to all these people that I'm being around with and be able to just, you know, peep certain stuff. And you see so much bartending. You think you just make a drink and keep it pushing, but it's really something else.
Yeah. And so like now that you're opening up, like you thinking more like doing like a lot more content like YouTube.
Yeah. So I had started doing this thing where I would go to random people and like play my music and have them rated from 1 to 10. And I would have never done nothing like that. I don't know what made me think about it. I guess because I be talking to different people every single day while I'm working. So that definitely helped. Yeah, that was a big one for me because you just literally going to random people. People getting off of work, people going through their own thing, and they looking at you like, girl, no. And then nobody really want to be on camera, but that went well. I'm about to start doing that again. I did probably like 4, 5. And I went to different places. Like I went to Lexington Market. Like,
yeah. And you got such like a God-given talent that you should like share it as much as you could.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn, this was like a little roller coaster.
I know.
But so like anything else like we can look out for from you?
Yeah. So after this drop, it's April 5th. It's gonna be on all platforms. So I know that. I'm planning to put out an EP by the end of the year. If not, just look out for more singles. I'm trying to strategize it to see what makes sense, depending on the traction of each song. Because I don't want to just throw out a whole album and, like, burn the music. So, you know, we're going to put out way more visuals every time I drop the song, at least 3 to 4, like, visual pieces and stuff like that. So, you know, buy me on your TV next year. I don't know.
This year.
Yeah,
and shout out Morgan. You know we.
Oh yeah, shout out Morgan State.
Yeah, we alumni. got the degrees. I don't even feel comfortable. I probably thought I never was gonna graduate college, so like I still ain't really in my. I don't really feel like an alumni because it's like my college was like took me 10 years, so it was like it was so scrappy, like
I feel you.
Hampton Community College.
Yeah, you can still rap though. You got the degree.
Yeah.
So go Bears. Rawr.
All right, it was Floaters TV. It's your host Shooting Niro. Taylor, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anybody do a live performance?
Yeah.
So like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Peace.